There we go. Yeah, I was all on mute, having everything to say. Let me go back. Let me go back. I was saying hi to Miss Chicago. She's still here. I was saying hi to Brandy Wine, but I don't know if she's still here because it looks like she would just step in a room to say hi and hit the like button. And then Abdul was asking if I'm a fan of Kendrick Lamar, and I was saying that I don't necessarily. I like his music. I don't closely follow him, but he was my son's one of my son's favorite rap artist along with Drake. So he's going to be a favorite of mine for no other reason than that. Okay. And we are just waiting for Pooh to come on here so we can add him to the StreamYard so
I
we can
think he
talk
needs
about
the
this.
link. Can you
Huh?
send him? I think he's just waiting on the link. He needs the link. I found it inside of your uh in the chat, but he don't know that it's in the chat.
Oh, let me let him know. Let me drop it one more time.
Okay. Can you put it in our family chat?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm on a computer, so
Oh.
I won't be able to. The link to come up is only in this chat.
Oh.
Let me check on him and see if he sees it.
Okay. I missed your introduction. You got to do it again.
Oh, I would just say hi to everybody. I didn't get a chance to talk about it all. I would just say hi to everybody in the chat.
Okay. Why come I can't see everybody in the chat?
Because you have to go over to, but if you can, oh, really, just to click the link? Right. Right. He said it's making them create passcode and all that. Hey, Sarat. No problem. I just came in, actually. I just came in.
Oh, really? Because it just told me to download the StreamYard and it took
Right.
right
He said
here.
it's asking all kind of stuff. He said it didn't have him to do that last time, but this time it is. So, y'all, we are about to talk. We just waited for. Okay. Okay. We just wait for one more guest. Yep, he's backstage. Okay. And now, let's see. Can you hear us, Boo?
I can't see him.
No, we can't see you.
Oh,
Okay. Is he coming up?
I just
Or
see
are
his
you coming up?
picture.
Can you stand with your picture? Let's see. He might be trying to figure that part out.
Uh-huh.
Yes, let's see. Kiss the Ring is back. Saret is back. We just wait for my nephew to get his decide on if he wants to do that. His picture. Oh, there he
There
is.
he
He's
is.
coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Hi, Marcus.
I was so surprised that so many people in the chat did not hear about this at all. They didn't hear
Oh
about it
my
at all.
goodness.
Well, I'm not going to say in this chat. I was just live, and so many people did not. They didn't know. They didn't have a clue about what I was talking about. So I'm just hoping that some people come in here that even know a little bit about it, because you got to know something about it. But just in case, I think that's my microphone. Let me turn this down a little bit. Just in case, we are going to just go ahead and move forward and talk about it because people can catch the replay. Or if some of the people, hi, I am Miss Rucker. If some of the people who know about it, hold on one second. Is that mine? Okay, hold on one second. Let me see what happens if I do this. Booby, did you mute yourself? Oh, you did. Okay. Okay, let me see what happens. Okay, so if I have Pooh's microphone on, it does that. So what I'm going to do is switch off our microphones when it's time for y'all to talk, because for some reason that feedback is coming. She said, no, we didn't. We should have though. That was dope. Yes. So I'm going to go right into allowing Marcus. Why did I just remove him? Oh, okay. There I go. I meant to take his microphone off, and I'm going to see what happens with that. Now it seems kind of clear. I don't know. I don't know if y'all hearing the feedback. I'm hearing the feedback. So, Pooh. So give them like a little backstory. If they don't know much about it, I'm going to have to let you give them like a little backstory about where the beef came from, the musical beef, the lyrical beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Where did it even come from? What started it?
It's been going on literally for a decade or so with them just throwing little jabs, never saying the other one's name, always still playing nice and trying to be cool. So in the last 10 to 15 years of hip hop, the top three rappers has been Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. So J. Cole and Drake did a song on Drake's last album, and they pretty much was just bragging on how they the best two rappers. So then a little bit after that, Kendrick out of nowhere, because Kendrick probably only does music like once every five years. Like Drake is the biggest rapper in the last 15 years, the most records sold, the most number ones, all that stuff.
So it was just a lyrical beef saying I'm a better rapper than you. That's what
Yeah.
started it all. Okay.
So then I guess Kendrick felt some type of way about that song that Cole and Drake did, and Cole had a verse on a track from Future, and he shot directly at Cole and Drake. So a week after that, J. Cole dropped a dissing Kendrick. So J. Cole must have got wind of how far they were gonna take this beef. So the next time he was on the stage, he went public and said, "I don't want to be a part of this. I'm sorry, Kendrick. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing." Everybody, like, he lost probably 50% of his fans based on doing that, because hip hop is based on, you know what I'm saying, proving that you the better rapper. So with him bowing out like that, on the surface it looked like he was just scared to rap, but in actuality he knew how deep that they were about to get with personal jabs, secrets, and industry stuff like that. He probably was thinking like a regular man, like, I know I got a girl over here and possibly have a baby over here. I don't want y'all digging up my stuff, so I'm gonna just be quiet, you know what I'm saying? So he bowed out gracefully. So then Drake dropped a diss on Kendrick after that. So then Kendrick took like 2 weeks, and he finally dropped something. Then Drake dropped something, and then dropped something again. So he was like taunting him, telling him to hurry up and come back with something. So then this was like an epic random, I think like Friday or Saturday night, where they both just kept dropping like within an hour of each other. Like in music, that's not heard of. Like to have full bodies of work done, mastered, you know what I'm saying, able to put out on all of the major, like Spotify, YouTube, Apple, like that was just crazy. And you know it was in real time because they were making reference to what the other one just said.
Right. So it wasn't nothing they could plan on doing. Like,
Right.
right.
So then it just got to the point where Drake, he was up, and the cockiness that he had in that last record that he thought was gonna be the dagger to Kendrick, it was just like, okay, he just going on a victory lap. And then that Not Like Us dropped. I remember exactly where I was, how it made me feel. I was sitting on my bed. My best friend Greg, he sent me the link like, this is really bad. And then I clicked on it. I was like, this is a new Negro spiritual. Like
Right,
it was
right.
just like he just went crazy on every level. Like from the lyrics, like the subs, like double entendres, like all type of ways. Like he just messed Drake up. And Drake did try to come back with something after that, but you could just hear like he was done for. Like,
Right.
and they were saying a lot of crazy stuff. Drake was saying that one of Kendrick's kids is really Kendrick's manager's kid. Kendrick was saying that Drake got a secret daughter. He's a pedophile. The guys that's rolling around with him also are.
What?
Yeah, so they was getting real deep and vulgar, you know what I'm saying? But like just what they did for rap, like the two biggest rappers just going back to back like old school like that,
Mhm.
like that haven't really happened since like '05. Like
So like really like almost what rap was intended to do in the beginning, they kind of like did full circle and tried to bring it back to that without violence or anything like that, like just putting it in words.
yeah.
Okay.
But like it's so many layers to Kendrick's song because he grasped everybody heart with just the song and how it made you feel. So then like weeks and months start passing, you like, this is a pedophile anthem. Like we're literally chanting a pedophile anthem in the club against who's been our god of rap for the last 15 years. Like he's been the top person. Like we are chanting a pedophile anthem. Like it's a
Meaning
part.
Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the lyric? What is one of the lyrics? Like, what's one lyric that they said? Because I didn't hear about that.
Kendrick said Drake is trying to strike a chord, but it's probably a minor.
Oh,
And everybody was like, "What?" Like he just did everything. Like he added the singing vibes. Like the lyrics is just it was the biggest thing in the last 30 years in hip hop. Like it was Biggie and Pac, and then This Is Ours.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but now my sister has been following this. So they've been following closer than I have, of course. Okay, so tell me what you've been getting out of it since you've been before what happened last night. Because we're not talking about what happened last night yet. Up until last night.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting some feedback.
Oh, let me turn
Okay,
me off. Go ahead.
okay, so uh, I've been stalking it since it first started because I love the ages of my children because they keep me. Nobody should be knowing as much about this information at 61 years old. There's just no reason I should know this, but because I can get all the information from my kids, and it takes me back to that time period when I was younger with the whole Tupac and Biggie. Like it gave me that. So literally, I did so much research on the lyrics. I never heard of Kendrick Lamar before, but then when I started going through his history, he's a genius. And then I didn't hardly know any Drake songs. So what I love about it and what I got out of it is that it's intergenerational. Like I literally, we had a full blown concert. I thought the police was gonna come in my house last night. Me and my daughter, like I had my gown on, my bonnet on, and we just partied all night because he snapped. I have never heard, you know how you go to the concert back in our days, it was like, let me see, let's say Prince, right? So you know Prince or Maze, any of them, like that was hot during our time. Tupac, any of that. We would go to the concert, and you know when they play that hit, then you feel the rest of the concert like, dang, that was good, but it's over now. Let me tell you about this boy. Kendrick Lamar. I have never heard of anything like this. So he was singing it, and then the way he had Dr. Dre introduce it, like that was so genius. And so then the part that really took me away is that he literally, wait, Kim, I can't hear you.
We didn't start talking about the concert yet. We didn't start.
Okay. Let me just say this. The point of it is that he allowed me to go back and remember what that music really meant during that time. So what I got out of everything since this song came out is just, it is so important that you see the deeper meaning. Like I couldn't really talk about what Marcus is talking about him having a beef with Drake, because I didn't know nothing about them. But it made me study his music more, and he is a lyrical genius. So it gave me hope for our younger generation, because I'm like, yeah, y'all might think they pants just sagging and they don't know. So he knew his history. He knew everything. It just gave me a whole new appreciation for this generation. Because most of the time I can't stand them, but now I kind of like them.
But okay, but what I'm thinking, okay, so you said, I don't know, I wish I could play a little bit, but I'm not going to play it because hold on, get y'all.
Yeah, because if you play it, they probably go strike it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But Booby said that she heard something about that they said they were releasing all the copyright restrictions.
Yeah, I heard on multiple platforms that they were saying that's how the song got out so quick, because he removed all the copyright strikes. But since this is all new to me, don't take my word for it, because I don't know nothing about YouTube and what that may mean for your channel.
That's not accurate, because he charted on Billboard. If it wasn't no copyright on it, then it wouldn't have charted.
Yeah, okay, well, okay. So Pooh, I'm gonna let you tell us, Booby, I'll come back to you so you can tell me about how you felt about what went on last night. Pooh, so you turned on the TV last night. Did you already know that they were coming to do a concert last night? Did you already know about it?
I just found out about it probably What's today? Thursday. I probably heard something about it Monday, but I didn't know the date that it was gonna be streaming. Because if I would have known, I would have put that on my calendar. So I just so happened to be scrolling and seeing somebody share the link.
So it wasn't a big promotion thing about it. Just kind of like,
It was like it started off as like an underground LA thing, you know what I'm saying? And then the word just spread, and of course the whole world want to see his first show since all this happened. So I scroll and like I got goosebumps. Like people don't really know the history of like the caliber of people that were on that stage. Like a lot of people just look at it on the surface as like, okay, he's from California, it's LA rappers on
but
stage with.
wait, you turned on the TV.
Hmm.
Okay, and so you already knew that Kendrick Lamar would be on there.
Yeah,
Okay, and then what happened? Because it was like surprises on the stage, like people wasn't ready for it.
yeah, like nobody knew who he was gonna bring out. He did the concert in four parts. The first part, he let all of the new current local artists go and do shows.
Mm-hmm.
After that, he did a DJ Mustard set. DJ Mustard is like y'all know all his songs. Like I'll make us a list and share it up in the chat. But
Okay.
y'all know like he was going crazy for like a decade straight.
Okay.
Like then after the Mustard set, I think he did like a old school West Coast set, and then he did him.
Okay.
So
Dr. Dre.
yeah, so Dr. Dre came out. He was speaking a little bit, and then he said, "We're gonna have a moment of silence."
Yeah.
Said that. He said how that Kendrick song start. I see dead people.
Yeah.
After that,
That's what people
everybody
say. Everybody kept
crazy.
saying once it when they heard him come out and say that, that was it.
That was it. It was. I think they said it was a crowd of 75,000.
Was it?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, they were at the forum, and the forum only hold 20,000. So the forum only hold 20,000. So that's where they were, but it was packed. Like literally, as soon as the
Yeah, that
tickets went on
that,
sale,
that
it was
was like
gone.
way more than 20,000. It's possible though. It's
Okay, so
possible.
what? Okay, so when that happened, okay, I heard Dr. Dre came out, and what happened when he came out? What? Who he bring with him? Like what happened? Like some of these people don't
He brought
know.
out Kendrick. All of the dudes that came on stage, that's when he started singing that song. Like he started off and did like all of the tracks leading up to that major track because you got to remember they basically put out a whole catalog of music each with just disses. Like he had
Right,
like five disses and Drake had like five. Like that's basically a mini album now. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And he was just doing them songs, and it was just like the building was breathing, like everybody just chanting in unison. Like it was something like I never ever seen before. And I've been to a Drake concert, and Drake got the best show, like as far as graphics and
Production and all that.
stage, but that energy, that
So
raw
the people, who were the people that they brought on the stage with them?
YG,
Yeah, okay.
the NBA players, Russell was on there, Mustard, like all of the who's. But the one thing I didn't like when none of the LA OGs on there. When no Snoop, it wasn't no Game. The only
Right.
OG that was there was Dre. Like I would have expected to see like
At least Snoop.
Ice T, E40, like them is all Cali.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't like that part. It's like he literally bringing the West back with just this one play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the South has been reigning over the music industry the last 20 to 25 years.
Right.
Everybody know that. Like,
Right.
but what he's done, like he done opened so many new ears to new LA artists that I never heard of that I've been watching and learning about, and it's like it's deep. It's deep.
Okay, but when you said something earlier about that it was some of the gang members who even came out and
Yeah,
were doing truce, letting them know that like it was like a unity type thing where they decided to come together.
yeah, he had like the who's of like the top bosses of the Bloods, the Crips, like Bloods beef with Bloods, like Crips beef with Crips, and they be beefing with each other. Like he was having men whose hoods done had beef for 20, 20, 30 years, probably 100 people done died from each hood. It was like a ceasefire on that stage. Like
Right,
everybody like right now we just LA. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And it was beautiful to see like all black men, you know what I'm saying? And like the crazy thing is like a lot of the NBA players who Drake like shout out in songs casually as if they his friends was the ones on stage dancing and chanting all of the bad stuff about Drake. So it just goes to show you how flawed the industry is.
right. Okay, so sister, when they came up with it, so what did you get out of it?
Well, first of all, the people that came up, like I just did research on DJ Mustard because I
Yeah.
had no idea who he was. But then when I looked him up, I had to get my bonnet on and start dancing again because he came. I just guess when I was younger and this music was out, I just must have been so much in a party mode. I wasn't really checking out who was singing the music because
Right,
I know it when I hear it. And then my favorite part about once the song got started, my point was when you know you at a concert with a song you love. Once you hear that song, it's kind of down a decline and
right,
how your
right,
excitement is. But
right.
why the dude do the same song 5 or 6 times? So
That was weird. Yeah, that was different.
that means like I just have never heard of anything like that before. Playing a
Right,
good song like that, your top song, and but every time the crowd stayed on 10. They were
right,
on 10 during the whole thing. I'm like,
right,
wow, yeah. So I thought that was my highlight is that he just kept giving the people what they wanted, back, back, back. He
right.
is an amazing performer.
So, what do you think? What is your thoughts on like what you think that might do to with the industry? What do you think? Well, hold on. Let me ask Pooh first. What he think? So, Pooh, what do
Yeah.
you think that whole event? What do you think that might do to the industry or um?
I can't I can't hear you. Magic, go in there and
Now,
mom.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so what do you think that might do for the industry or for like I don't know? Do you think that whole thing is going to go beyond the industry?
I feel like, to be honest, the music industry, as far as the big label heads, are terrified of that. They hate to see when black men have that level of unity, especially because they know and have documented the history of conflict within all those groups that was on that stage. So I think even just saying a possibility that could be some form of unity, I feel like they're gonna start stirring up some chaos, honestly. But I feel like amongst the peers and the rappers that were all on that stage and all of the rappers watching, I feel like that's gonna make everybody who got beef within their cities and beefing with other local rappers. I think that's gonna make them be like, we could really just stop all that and just link up and make more money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no money in beef. I can't hear you.
My mic keep dropping down. Okay, that's crazy that you say that because when you say that, you know how much money is in the industry.
Yeah.
Do you think the rappers that you named that were not there, it's a reason why they weren't there because of that?
I think those OG rappers, I will cut them some slack. Like the West Coast to us being here, it seems very, very large, but if you're there and you in that pot, like word spread about everything. So I think it's possible that a lot of the OGs was like, I know this hood finna be there. I'm at a place in my life where I don't even want to put myself in harm's way, so I just watch it on.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Or it could be like Snoop.
There.
You know, Snoop was just here, so Snoop really could be on tour.
Yeah, and none of them really is gonna miss out on no money. Snoop definitely could have missed out on some money, but like a lot of those like not as popping ones, they not gonna miss no money for that. But that really was done because everybody that was on that stage and there and rocking out, like they're all gonna get more shine now because that stage was so big. He
Yeah.
had millions and millions of streams. Like he broke the streaming record for any live concert.
Did he? So, boy, what do you think it might bring to the industry, or just like to period as a unification?
I think it destroyed the industry. It'll never be the same because they're not running nothing. Like, cause unless they shut YouTube down or those streaming platforms, because they're not gatekeepers. You can't tell these young people now where to put their music, how to put their music.
Right, right, right.
They don't need your approval. So I seen this project being more than just about him and Drake. Like he put the industry on notice. Like, we running this, y'all ain't running nothing, because they got the capacity to market their music in
Right.
ways that the industry don't even know about. It's a new day. It's just a new day, and I think that they were able to shake it up in a way that it'll never be the same.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's like that label used to lock people into what's called a 360 deal, where basically they're gonna eat off anything that has your name on it for the rest of your life, basically. So if you go do a hosting at a club and your fee is 20,000, they getting 5,000 every time you do that. Just like anytime you doing anything, they got their hands in it. Like, it's horrible. So when rappers are out here talking about independent this, independent that, like that scares them. Like,
Right.
it's so easy to get popular. This is perfect example. I posted a video on TikTok one time, just a random video of me and my daughter. It's almost 700,000 views on it. My aunt, she went and did a video and captured some gravy swamp mac and cheese, and she's hit over 1 million views. So just imagine if a
For people who
rapper
are
just puts out a song that's catchy, it's
right.
gonna spread like that. To get all those eyes on it these days, a label used to have to put up billboard, have
Right,
flyers
right.
here and there, posters. You can do all that from
But
your
it's just that
phone.
easy now. Yep.
So they don't need you. They don't need.
What is the industry doing about that though? Because they gotta like they're not about to let that continue to happen. I cannot see that.
Y'all don't realize that it went from album sales to stream, and you know they can't answer what is a stream. We don't know what one stream is. Like we used to know what one CD is.
Right, right, right.
Like now they say that one stream is 1,500 listens. How is that fair?
What?
Yes. The music industry is sick. They just keep on changing the rules. Like as soon as they find like a way to get more money, they be like, okay, let's hurry up and change it because they figured this out. Like
Right,
it's
right.
real sick. The industry is horrible. That's why those artists that don't sign to those deals, it drives them crazy. It
Right.
drives them crazy, but they're always able to come and offer you that lump sum that you never had. And for the average person who coming out the hood and just an artist, if you come and tell them I got $1 million cash, they're gonna
Right.
take it.
Right, right.
But they're not knowing that they're probably gonna make 100,000 off of every dollar that you got to pay them back.
Right.
Like
Man.
Drake signed a 3-year deal to get $500 million per year.
Mm.
If they willing to give him that, how much you think that they make? Bro?
Billions.
Billions,
Billions.
billions, probably over 15 to 20.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Wow.
wild.
Mm. It's a deep situation. But
But
I want to see what's gonna happen from that. Like what changes can possibly be made from that.
I just know that Drake got to go take a vacation.
They
Got to
keep
go
them
sit
go to sleep.
down.
They tend
And
to go to sleep.
I heard, because Drake is my favorite rapper. I'm never gonna front on him,
Yeah.
but I heard Kendrick finna shoot that video this weekend
What video?
for that song.
Oh, what is the name of the song?
Not Like Us.
Oh, somebody said that in the chat. I thought they said not like us. I think Sarah said that.
You just don't understand. It's like they keep on burying him, digging him up, burying him again. He lost the battle. Okay, cool. He just did this epic worldwide show. That was the scab heel, and they ripped it off again. Now we gonna have a permanent lifetime visual of a orchestrated video. They probably finna have all type of fake light skinned Drakes in the video getting punked and everything.
Are you
Like
crazy?
this is diabolical. I just want him to take 1 to 2 years off. You won. You the top rapper. You got the most money, and everybody really hate Drake. Truth be told, is because he's been number one for so long, and he will befriend all them guys and sleep with all they women.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah, like he
Wait,
sleep
but
with
not like us.
everybody.
Is that song that be like, dun, dun, dun. That song.
I don't know that song.
You know what I'm saying? Dun, dun, dun. You don't know what I mean?
Nah.
I'm about to look it up, and put it in my ear. Because I'm always sure I know the song. I just don't be knowing the name of songs.
You need to learn it. That's the new Negro spiritual.
Is it?
Yes.
Man, I wish I could play it.
That is the new I Believe I Can Fly to play at the graduation. They really need to come black people. I hope this video go viral. Y'all need to make a line dance to that song.
Oh,
Because
yes.
it's a
You were with the
permanent
line
fixture.
dances.
It's gonna be a permanent fixture in black culture for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure they already, TikTok is already on it. You can believe that. Let me see. I already know that I know this song, y'all. I just got to play it in my ear to see. Let's see. What Jody say? Or what did Kiki say? Oh, hey, Miss Rita, to you. Yes. So I'm just so surprised that nobody else has. Oh, listen to the mirror. Oh yeah, this is what I saw. They not like us. Hey, they not like us. They not like us. I know that song. I don't know the name of it. Yes, y'all know that song. People out here know that. Saret, I know you know it, right? I know Saret know it. She danced off everything. Man,
Everybody know that song.
huh?
Everybody know that
But I
song.
never listen to the words. I just listen to the beat. I never know what words people say. So I'm gonna have
You're
to.
definitely teaching.
I will go back and have to listen. Read the lyrics to it now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the song that they were doing. Now I gotta go watch the whole concert. Man. Okay, well, sister, you want to close it out with any words about it?
Well, yeah, I just want to close it out to say, you know, it got a good beat, but once you do watch it, when you go look up, because Marcus translated everything for me, because I was like, wait a minute, why is he talking about a ring for Tupac? Because I'm like, okay, I know they win awards, but they don't win rings. And Marcus broke it down for me today. He was like, no, because he bought his ring. So if you like the beat now, Kim, when you go look up what the lyrics mean, it's
Yeah.
a whole nother language. You're gonna really love it then. Because the beat is just on top of the meaning. First I thought it was the beat, but once I understood the lyrics, then I
Yeah.
really loved it. So if you guys have not watched it, make sure that y'all go watch it and enjoy it. If you don't know what the information means, the lyrics mean, go get y'all some young kids like I have, and they will definitely they will definitely help you, because I feel like I'm all over this now because my kids help translate it. So thank y'all for letting me hang out. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Okay.